Today I'm going to discuss about the 5 levels of personality. And it's very interesting because personality is built upon different levels. And let's explore the 5 key levels using one example to show you how all these levels interconnect. I know you've heard things like values, mission statement at work, they sound good, but I want to hit it down bottom of your core, starting with the first personality, that is of value, the values. Remember, at the center of our personality are our values. It's just like this board, the eyeball which you throw darts, that at the middle. Then the layers go out, inside, out. Yeah? So at the core of everything, there is a value. Then the next layer is a belief. Then there is the attitude. After the attitude, then it comes to traits, then identity. Now let's discuss each in brief what this is all about. Okay, at the center of our personality are our values, yes. These are the deep beliefs that guide us through our lives. For example, I will use an example of Bilha. Bilha is a manager at a small company. Values honesty. She believes that being truthful is the foundation of trust, both in her personal life and at work. Even in different situations, Bilha sticks to her values of honesty, knowing it's what defines her. Next layer is beliefs. Based on her values, Bilha has formed a certain beliefs. Since she values honesty, she believes that transparent communication is key to solving problems. When her team faces challenges, Bilha encourages open discussions, believing that hiding issues only makes things worse. Her beliefs in transparency strengthens her relationship with her colleagues and helps her make better decisions. Now, Bilha's attitudes are also shaped by her values and beliefs. Since she believes in the power of honesty and transparency, she has a positive attitude towards facing tough conversations. While some managers avoid difficult topics, Bilha remains open and calm when discussing issues with her team. Her attitude makes others feel comfortable sharing concerns, knowing she will handle them wisely. That is her attitude, which, remember, it is shaped by her values and beliefs. Over time, Bilha's values, beliefs, and attitudes have developed into traits that define her. She is known for being straightforward, dependable, and fair. These traits make her a respected leader in her workplace. People can predict that Bilha will always approach situations with integrity, reflecting her core values of honesty. The fifth is identity. As if that is not enough, all of these elements come together to form Bilha's identity. She sees herself as a principled leader who is true to her values. Her identity is rooted in honesty, and she takes pride in the trust and respect she has built. This sense of identity influences how she behaves, not just at work, but in every aspect of her life. See it like a bull's eye, that dartboard. At the center of it, there is that value. Then it goes out to the beliefs, then the attitude, then the other circle is a trait. And finally, it reaches the fifth cycle, which is identity. All this put together makes a whole personality trait. Now, that was Bilha. Let me give you a varying case study and examples. For instance, let's talk of value. Now, Sarah is a manager at a small company, values transparency in her workplace. When her team finds into serious problem, instead of hiding it from her boss, Sarah decides to be honest. That we've heard. Now, in terms of beliefs, the next layer, John believes that education is the key to success. Even though he comes from a poor background, this belief pushes him to work hard through school and university. His belief in the power of learning helped him to achieve his dreams as a job engineer. was John's belief: I'll work hard and I'll achieve my objective. Now, in terms of attitude, let's look at Lucy. Lucy is a nurse, has a positive attitude towards helping others, even when her job gets tough and in the hours are long. Her attitude keeps her going. She always finds a way to lift the spirit of her patients, believing that a kind word or gesture can make a huge difference. In terms of traits, which are the consistent patterns of how we think, feel, and act? They are the behaviors people notice about us. Some people are naturally more introverted, while others are extroverted. Traits make us predictable in some situations. Let's take a look at Mark. Mark is known for his trait of being calm under pressure. Whether it's a work deadline or a personal crisis, Mark always seems unbothered and collected. His friends often rely on him for advice because they know he won't panic. Finally, let's look at identity. Identity, remember we said, is how we see ourselves in the world. It is a combination of our values, beliefs, attitude, and traits. Your identity is how you answer the question, who am I? Let's look at Emily. Emily is a school teacher, sees herself as a natural and nurtured and protector of young minds. Her identity as an educator shapes how she interacts with her students, how she prepares lessons, and even how she spends her free time, often reading about new teaching methods. Her sense of identity makes her work more than just a job. It's a calling. In summary, these 5 levels, values, beliefs, attitude, traits, and identity, work together to create the persons we are. They influence our behavior, relationships, how we interact with the world. By understanding them, we can better understand ourselves and others. Who am I? It's up to you. It's very beautiful and wonderful.